Hey everyone, my name is Mike Dew and want to just chat with you a little bit about the MLM industry and how it's changed and how Save Club is really cutting edge. But before that, I'd like to go back just a little bit in time. I've been in the industry since the mid 90s. I think I joined the company back in 1995 by the name of New Skin, which I'm sure you're familiar with. They're still around today. But back in those days, the way we built the business was much different than the way things are done today. And I just have a couple interesting things to just point out how things have changed. A good friend of mine was my mentor back in that day, and he's still in the industry today with a small company that he's been with for 25 years. And he's one of the top leaders in the whole industry, and I'm not able to disclose his name. He's just a top earner, very, very quiet, very reserved, and doesn't make himself known. But moving beyond that, he was my mentor back in that day, and we used to do things like we used to print business cards with a message on the card and a toll-free number that people could call and get information where they'd leave their name and number and want to get a call back. And we would go out and we would walk parking lots and put out 1,000 cards at a time, hoping to get 10 or 15, 20 phone calls of people wanting more information. But we called it the activity carding. We would go out with these business cards with a toll-free number on the card with a recorded message and some line about, hey, call for get more information about the greatest home-based business opportunity or whatever it said. And we would put the cards on cars on the driver's side in the window so that when the person came back to their car, the first thing they would see would be the business card. They would take the card, take it home, and hopefully call us. But we did that on 1,000 cards at a time. But in relation to that, we would also do flyers with the same message with a tear tag. I don't know if anybody's ever used a tear tag flyer, but the flyers would have the same toll-free number. I'd go around and I would tape the flyers on business bank ATM machines, in convenience stores, in restrooms and men's rooms, over the urinals, all over the place, just to get the flyers out for somebody to tear off a tag with an 800 number to call, leave a message to get more information. But I also had my own ideas back in that day, and I had postcards printed, and I just sent them out to everybody I could think of. I would look through magazines, and I would find addresses, and the card would say something like, are you a leader? Are you an entrepreneur? Call this number to get information on the next greatest business. And people would call, leave a message. I would follow up, and then emailing wasn't around in those days, would mail to them cassette tapes that they could listen to. And we had a favorite cassette tape that we used by the title of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. It's a nutritional company that I was working for, and we'd send the cassette tapes, Dead Doctors Don't Lie, that would inspire people to want more information, and hopefully they would join the business. And I built a bit of a successful organization back in those days. I think I had a team of about 300 people, and I was quite proud of that. But my mentor and I, here's a story I wanted to tell. One of the people that had responded to my postcard lived in New York, and I'm from Maryland, and my mentor was in Baltimore. But we set up a meeting in New York at the people's home, and he and I took off. We drove up one day and did a business presentation and drove back that night, all the way to New York, back to Maryland in the same day. We drove up with a whiteboard, my friend, and had a tie on and a jacket and a tie, and my friend did a presentation with a whiteboard with all the X's and O's, and you've probably seen that, but that's the way the business was done back then. This is back in the 90s, and like I said, there was not an internet, and everything was strongly utilized was a toll-free number to have people call, hear a recorded message, leave their name and number for information. Then I would call them, follow up, send them a cassette tape then follow up again and try to get them to enroll in the business. And like I said, in about a year's time, I had a team of about 300 people, and I had some things happen to change my life, which kind of took me away from that. But my friend is still in the business today, and he is just very, very wealthy. He did very, very well. He stuck with the company, huge organization, and not only in the U.S. but international. He has a huge team in Germany, by the way, and just done very, very well. Very, very proud of him. But it's an eye opener to me and confirmation that the industry can work. But when we say that it's cutting edge, I truly believe it is today. The internet's changed everything, and what we do now is send a video. We send a link with a video for someone to watch. They can pre-enroll. There's a fear of loss system where there's a weekly cutoff, and they get emails from the company letting them know that people have joined after them, and if they don't upgrade and join, these people are going to move ahead of them. So it's fear of loss. People don't want to have people move ahead of them if they can lock in their position. And so many do. But we're about to enter wave 6 in the networking industry with Save Club. And they're about to provide for us as builders an AI system that's going to follow up with our leads. So we generate our leads. There's the fear loss system where people will want to upgrade and lock in their position. But the company's going to follow up with these leads for us through an AI system. And I haven't seen it yet, although I've seen something similar. And it's going to be quite dynamic, and it is going to be cutting edge. And the company is currently in 150 different countries. So we're going to be contacting people around the globe, around the world, to join the business, and the system will follow up with them. And when they join, they'll go in a matrix below us. And it's just such a great thing. It's so exciting. I'm so happy to be a part of this organization. So happy to have a very good mentor and sponsor and a growing team, great people on the team, and we're growing. And we'd love to have you join us too. If you're watching this video, the time is now. You'll find a link below the video that you can click. It's going to take you to an overview video, 5 or 6 minutes long. You'll learn all about Save Club and what it's all about. And you can pre-enroll and take a position, and you'll have the decision to make if you want to lock your position, join the team. But we'd love to have you. My email address is below too. You can reach out to me with any questions or thoughts that you might have. But Save Club is cutting edge. Wave 6 is here. The way we market is going to be cutting edge. New videos coming, all kinds of stuff. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a great ride. And we hope you take advantage of it and join us. My name is Mike Dew. I look forward to hearing from you, and we'll talk soon. Bye for now.